Hello everyone, I am Edward Ondachi. Welcome to Ubuntu Culture. I have waited for so long for this day. This is the premier location for great art, vibrant community, great conversation, good business, meeting people of interest. This is really the place to be. I welcome you to this place. I hope that you'll have fun as much as I am having. It's my pleasure to walk you through what this website is all about, okay? Now, let's start from Mondays. Every Monday, I'll be able to walk you through what we are calling Monday stories. Now, my book, 50 In, it captures stories about my life. And I put in 50 stories. So every week, I will walk you through what we call Monday stories. On Tuesdays, you are going to discover a little bit of my wild and controversial side. I've been told that I hold strong views on some things. We call it my take. On Tuesdays, I'll be telling you about what I think about issues that are controversial in this world. For example, do you have to have an English name? Is it important? I don't know what my first name is Edward. Nobody calls me that name except my wife when she's upset at me. But everything else, I don't know what that name means. If I search for that name, it ends up somewhere in the British monarchy. It has nothing to do with me. Perhaps we should talk about whether we need English names at all. Or what about the issue of Black Lives Matter and how that affects Kenyans with our own tribalism? What about that? So on Tuesdays, we'll be talking about matters controversial, or it's my opinion on current issues. All right? Not everything that we say ends up in the pulpit, but I have opinions about some things, and I'd like to be able to share that with you. Every Wednesday, we'll be walking you through tutorials, a how-to day. That will be Wednesday. Do you want to learn how to draw? Do you want to learn how to paint? Do you want to learn how to fish? Do you want to learn how to cook? Do you want to learn how to raise a dog? That will be the day that we'll be discussing how to. I'll be inviting some of my friends who do different wonderful things. God has blessed me with many friends who know how to do things. They are so clever in knowing how to do those things. And so we shall be walking you through how to. So we'll be calling it Wednesday tutorials. Every Thursday, we'll be going down to reading the Ubuntu books. That's what we'll be talking about. I love reading, and I'll be introducing you to many people who have written books or who have read books that inspire us to read. If you want to do anything for your children, if you have children in this life, encourage them to read. It improves their intelligence. Friday, we will be talking about people of interest. We are calling this page out of many, one. You may not know it, but you are more unique than you think. You have more to give than you think. You are a unique person. You may even find yourself on this page. We'll be doing interviews with very many different, fantastic, powerful, innovative people, but people who I think that you should know. I need to introduce you to a guy called JJ. JJ is the guy who cuts fences and trims hedges in our court where I live. But recently I discovered this guy is a musician, and you need to meet him, along with a lot of other people. Saturdays we'll be doing all about our hobbies. Do you have a hobby that you don't use? This is the time to inspire you to use your hobby. You may be surprised that your hobby is your gift from God, which perhaps you only do it part-time or after work. This may really become your gig that makes you a lot of money, and I'll be walking you through what some of my hobbies are. Sunday is all about God, all about our devotion to God. We will be walking through a devotional that we study a book of the Bible or a study on anything to do with your spiritual inspiration. That is Sunday. But this is the place where you can make for yourself some money. This is the place where you can market yourself and get to enjoy how other people input into what you have to give. It is my pleasure to introduce you to Ubuntu Culture, where you are more unique than you think, where out of many, just one. And that could be